What's crackin', Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to the channel. Strap in tight, cause today's drop is gonna rattle the rafters and leave you buzzing. We're zeroing in on Travis Kelce, the unbreakable core of this Kansas City machine, who just shattered the quiet and hit us with a revelation that's got the whole squad and the world reeling. Yeah, you caught that. Kelce, the unflappable gridiron wizard who lives for the roar of Arrowhead, peeled back the layers in a raw, unfiltered way no one clocked coming. And the fallout from Chiefs faithful? It's pure lightning, electric, unrelenting, and impossible to ignore. This is that seismic vibe where a titan like Travis speaks, and the echoes ripple through the locker room, the stands, and straight into the dynasty's blueprint. Before we unpack the bombshell, let's hit rewind on the legend we're dissecting. Travis Kelce ain't your average baller. He's etched in NFL immortality as one of the all-time tight end gods. 8-time Pro Bowler, 3-peat Super Bowl slayer, the fiery soul-pumping life into Kansas City's reign. If Mahomes is the laser-guided missile, Kelce is the unrelenting heartbeat, the locker room fire starter who wears his fire on his sleeve and ghosts in for those clutch daggers when the lights blaze brightest. Chiefs diehards worship the turf he touches. Rivalry lines wake up in cold sweats, and the league? They're already carving his Canton plaque. So when a force like that cracks open the vault and unleashes something unforeseen, it lands like thunder, weighty, world-shifting. So, spill it. What raw truth did Travis Kelce unleash that's got the timeline ablaze? It wasn't some canned quip or sidestep. It was a torrent of grit, heart, and fire that yanked us backstage into the Chiefs' unbreakable core. Kelce laid it bare on his career crossroads, the fire the game still ignites in him, and how this red-hot quest for glory ain't wrapping up anytime soon. The delivery? It blindsided fans, sparking awe and adrenaline in equal measure. Pundits braced for fade-out vibes or polished PR fluff, but nah, Travis went full throttle from the gut, and it landed like a haymaker. He owned the NFL's brutal toll head-on. The grind that chews up bodies, the mornings where the aches scream louder than the alarm. But then, boom, he flipped the script, declaring he's miles from tapped out, still surging with that elite edge and locked in for the long haul. Massive, right? 'Cause let's keep it 100. The chatter's been nonstop about Kelce's timeline. Mid-30s, over a decade of torching the league at God mode. And yeah, Father Time's got his number eventually. But ditching the year-by-year dodge, Travis cranked it up. He's ravenous, recharged, and all in on stacking more hardware with the Chiefs. Kingdom exploded. That's the green light every red-blooded fan craved. A vow that Hash 87's fire ain't flickering. But wait, it levels up from there. Kelce didn't solo the spotlight. He zoomed out to the Brotherhood, his unbreakable sync with Patrick Mahomes, and the ironclad ethos Andy Reid's forged in KC. He painted the locker room as blood-thick family, every warrior grinding shoulder to shoulder, and confessed he's never burned hotter to cement their empire. Chills, man. That's the stuff that elevates pixels and rings to poetry. For Kelce, it's never been mere yards or hardware. It's etching eternity, weaving into a tapestry grander than any solo shine. And yo, let's not sleep on his orbit. Travis ain't just an NFL colossus anymore. He's a worldwide phenomenon. Field domination, that larger-than-life swagger, and, straight up, his high-octane romance with fiancée Taylor Swift have catapulted him into every living room, football obsessive or not. Every syllable he drops. It reverberates across sports desks, entertainment feeds, and beyond. So when he unleashes this career confessional, it's not just us tuning in, it's the globe, hanging on his every beat. The gut punch surprise for tons of kingdom? How damn real Kelce got. Voice cracking with the raw edges of triumph and toll. He poured out love for Kansas City's soul, how the city's woven into his veins like an extra limb, and how Arrowhead's thunder feels like family fuel propelling him through the fray. Don't take a breath for granted. He vibe checked, every snap a tribute to the roar that carries him. That unguarded realness? Rare air for a vet of his stature, and it slices deep. That's why it's replaying in hearts from here to Hollywood. Locker room fallout? Teammates were locked in, amped to the gills, some even misty-eyed. 'Cause when your anchor, a 3-ring vet who's seen it all, roars he's riding or dying with you, it ignites the afterburners. pure captaincy, pure vibe, the bedrock of beasts who devour seasons. And picture Mahomes, grinning that signature wizard smirk, knowing his ride or die ain't vanishing into the ether anytime soon. Media's already twisting it. Per usual, some hawking it as a soft retirement tease, others as hype fuel. Truth? It's the full spectrum. Kelce's wise to the calendar's cruelty, closer to curtains than curtain raisers. But he's crystal, he's got gas in the tank, and that's the spark we chase. No eulogy here, kingdom. This is war paint. Travis Kelce bellowing to the heavens. I'm locked in. I'm starving. And this throne? We are fortifying it brick by bloody brick. Zoom out to the AFC slaughterhouse. Bengals, Bills, Ravens crews have been whispering prayers for the Chiefs' flame to sputter, Mahomes minus his shadow, Kelce finally mortal. Post this? They're side-eyeing their playbooks in dread, 'cause Travis just broadcast he's eternal nightmare fuel. Defenses from Baltimore to Buffalo? Brace for the hunt. Fans? Chiefs Kingdom detonated. X lit up like a blackout parade. Kelce forever in red, never quitting on us. Tears in the threads, vows of undying love for how he reps the city like kin. That's the alchemy. Stars bridging the sideline chasm, turning fandom into family, unbreakable and electric. And that Mahomes Kelce alchemy? Already mythic QBT sorcery, Brady Gronk tier. Travis recommitting means Pat's got his Chaos King chambered, and you can hear coordinators continent-wide cursing. Those no-look lasers to the seam? Still surgical terror for years. Wrapping this fire, Travis Kelce gifted us a slice of sports soul, a non-highlight, non-end zone, non-parade gut check that bonded deeper than bone. Words that weaponized feels, stunned the silence, and reaffirmed the magic. Chiefs Kingdom. Revel. Rage. Render thanks that 87 is still suited in scarlet, devouring horizons, scripting saga. All right, squad. That's the dispatch. Kelce cracked the code, stunned the masses, and etched unfinished business in stone. But hit me. How'd his words land for you? Shocked? Ignited? You buying 2 to 3 more elite seasons? Flood the comments. I know Kingdom's got sermons. Love the deep dive? Hammer like, sub if you're fresh. Bell on for Chiefs intel drops. Peace out, stay savage, and as ever, go Chiefs. 2 web pages,